If that hot cocoa hits anything like it does in that Tim Allen movie, forget about the sexual assault case.
Looney Tunes answers only.
I'm down. Hey, let's keep the free ball.
No asserting dominance. No huge hog to scare off lions. No breathtaking pussies.
I say anything goes, no rules.
You're on the edge of a cliff with an anvil teetering on the edge with a rope tied to your ankle.
Did everyone else's game freeze?
Yeah, it's judging. I don't like that.
The judging, AI's judging you. Look at those beating eyes, dude. They're going right through the computer screen, right into your soul.
That's kind of
like,
crazy.
which one of these, who used hog in their answer?
Who has the breathtaking pussy?
Vern tries to. I quickly whip out a giant blade from the Crocodile Dundee movie and cut the rope in time and high-five myself and go home.
Go home.
Go home.
Go homo.
Vern's attempt to whip out a giant blade from the Crocodile Dundee movie was ambitious, but ultimately futile.
Oh,
Great.
futile.
As they frantically tried to free themselves from the rope, the anvil teetered precariously on the edge, threatening to send them plummeting to their death. The blade, although massive, was too slow to cut through the rope in time, and Vern's hopes of high-fiving themselves and going ho were dashed. The rope snapped, sending them tumbling over the edge, and the anvil crashed down, crushing them beneath its weight. Vern's daring plan was ended in disaster, and they are met with an untimely demise at the bottom of the cliff.
Dang, you're not going ho. Freaking Frank tries to. I'm actually edging with a rope around my neck. I get a happy ending. The anvil hits Vern.
What the fuck?
In a winking face.
Freaking Frank's attempt to edge with a rope around their neck was a fatal mistake. Really? I would have never guessed. As the anvil teetered on the edge, it finally lost its balance and came crashing down, hitting Vern with a deafening sound. Yeah, fuck you, Vern.
Hey, whoa!
Frickin' Frank's body was crushed by the weight of the anvil, and their lifeless form lay on the ground, a grim reminder of the devastating consequences of their reckless actions. The sound of the anvil's impact still echoed in the air as frickin' Frank's life slipped away, their final moments marked by a sense of despair and hopelessness. You're still going, alright. In the end, frickin' Frank's desperate attempt to end their life had only led to a tragic and senseless death. Wow, who would have guessed that an attempt to end my life would have led to a tragic and senseless death?
They got hit by an anvil that was strapped to a man edging with a rope around his neck.
I'm just saying, that winky face.
I think my death might have just...
Frank, not just because it's your birthday, just because it's your birthday, you've inspired my next answer, no matter what the prompt is.
All right. Well, at least Ryan got hit with an anvil. You know, that's good.
You're an inspiration, Frank.
It's not all bad. Yeah, I could have said that the cliff was only like 2 feet tall.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Danny tries to pull out the Acme saw and cut the rope, and ends up cutting the rope at the last moment, dodging the falling piano last minute because it's some Looney Tunes.
Oh, I forgot we were doing that shit. Oh, I might have edged a little early. Okay, whatever.
As Danny frantically reaches for the Acme saw, they narrowly manage to cut the rope just in time before the anvil hurtles towards them. With a surge of adrenaline, they leap out of the way as the anvil crashes into the rocks below, just missing their ankle. However, as they celebrate their miraculous escape, they fail to notice the piano that was also on the edge of the cliff, plummeting towards them. With a deafening... What? I said I dodged it! With a deafening crash, the piano lands on top of them in the way crushing their body against the unforgiving ground.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when you introduce pianos, dude.
I yell out beep beep, and the roadrunner motherfucker comes out of nowhere and saves me by pulling me away super duper fast.
Nice. So am I the only one that didn't go Looney Tunes on this? Alright.
I went Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, it's true. Right,
as Rose stood on the edge of the cliff with the anvil teetering dangerously close, they frantically yell out, beep beep, in a desperate attempt to summon the roadrunner. Oh, that don't sound too good. To their surprise, the speedy bird appeared out of nowhere and swooped in just in time to grab the rope tied to their ankle.
Are you kidding?
With a swift and powerful pull, the Roadrunner saved them from certain doom, yanking them away from the edge in a flash. As they landed safely on solid ground, Rose couldn't help but breathe a sigh of relief, grateful for the miraculous intervention of their feathered savior.
No!
For a minute there, I thought you were going to kill the Roadrunner too.
Beep beep.
I thought it was to say they were on the side of a cliff with their ankle tied to an anvil, just going beep beep, beep beep.
Just losing your mind.
Swampbutt tries to cut the rope and walk away unscathed like an absolute huge hogged badass. Also, I'm nude, and I will fight you.
Oh, man.
So I didn't go Looney Tunes either.
Okay.
Swampbutt's attempt to cut the rope with their bare hands was clumsy and slow, allowing the anvil to inch closer to the edge with each passing moment. As they tried to make a break for it, the rope finally snapped, sending them tumbling... Wait, the rope snapped? Okay, whatever. Sending them tumbling towards the ground. The anvil, now freed from its precarious perch, plummeted towards the earth, striking Swampbutt with a deafening crash. Wait, what? Dude, Looney Tunes breaks AI. Striking Swampbutt with a deafening crash.
And you're tied below.
The force of the impact was immense, and Swampbutt's nude body was left battered and broken. As they lay there, struggling to breathe, the anvil's weight proved too much, and Swampbutt's lifeless body was crushed beneath its unyielding surface.
So I'm getting it. We're on the side of the mountain. The anvil's on top of us. We're hanging from the anvil.
Yeah, now I get it.
I tried to slip my foot out of the rope, and the anvil falls to the ground without me attached to it. That's what I originally thought, but since the AI is making up their own shit now, I guess we'll just see what happens.
Yeah,
Straight to the point.
It's good, though.
Nat Ninja 13's desperate attempt to slip their foot out of the rope was met with a mix of luck and misfortune. Great. As they tried to wriggle free, the anvil, now loose and unbalanced, began to fall towards the ground. In a split second, Nat Ninja 13 realized their mistake and tried to grab the rope, but it was too late. And they crashed to the ground, sending a shockwave through the air and snapping the rope like a twig. I was left dangling in midair, my ankles still tied to the rope, before I finally succumbed to gravity and plummeted to my death. My screams echoing through the valley below.
Damn.
But I did not survive either.
Hey, Rose, good job.
The only one that got was the Road Runner. The Road Runner, if you will.
Let's hear a celebratory... Yeah, I was going to say, let's hear a celebratory beep beep.
Beep beep.
Hell yeah.
My childhood paid off, finally.
You're being attacked by 500 puppies, and they're all not going to stop until you pet them. All of the puppies are harmless, but attention hungry. There's going to be a hog in here somewhere, I imagine.
Absolutely breathtaking hog.
No. It's got to be... It only works one way.
Vern tries to. I have so much attention to give, so it's a perfect match. Then we started a dog grooming company called Pup and Suds and helped the community.
Team Pup and Suds.
I can't wait for the next player to be like, I kill all the fucking puppies.
Vern's plan to start a dog grooming company, Pup and Suds, was a stroke of genius. As they worked tirelessly to pamper the puppies, they found that the constant attention was both exhausting and exhilarating. The puppies, sensing their affection, calmed down and began to enjoy the grooming sessions, eventually growing tired and falling asleep. With their newfound business, Vern was able to earn a living while also providing a service to the community.
Dude.
As the days went by, Vern's reputation of the dog groomer spread, and the 500 puppies, now well groomed and content, lost interest in attacking Vern and instead becoming loyal customers, allowing Vern to finally rest and enjoy the fruits of their labor.
He created a fucking business.
Story.
He created a fucking business out of it.
I can live off that.
Jesus Christ.
I pay my bills through that.
Wholesome.
Good for you, Ryan.
To be honest, I hardly heard the story because all I see is Nacho Libre over here.
Oh, yeah, in the Discord? Can I pull that up? Yeah, look at that, guys. That's horrifying. Okay. Frickin' Frank tries to. I get in my car and hit the horn. Beep, beep. The puppies flee. I press my breathtaking pussy on the glass in celebration.
Oh, my God.
He forgot that.
Frickin' Frank's quick thinking and clever use of their car horn saved their life.
Oh my God.
As the puppies fled in terror, Frickin' Frank couldn't help but celebrate by pressing their breathtaking pussy on the glass. The commotion attracted the attention of a nearby pedestrian who rushed to help Frickin' Frank escape the chaotic scene. I bet that guy was a real fucking creep, too.
Hey, what's going on over here?
Yes, I couldn't help but notice the car. That's what I saw. With the puppies temporarily distracted, Frickin' Frank managed to make a run for it, finally finding safety in a nearby coffee shop. And I got coffee! Let's fucking go! Breathless and shaken, Frickin' Frank collapsed onto a stool, grateful to have survived the ordeal. Thank you. Hold on, let me pull up the Discord. Yeah, cool. Connor, what the fuck am I looking at?
A breathtaking pussy.
Oh, no. Let's put that away.
And he tries to get the puppies to form a normal line to be pet one at a time. Eventually, they all cut and everyone gets pets and tummy rubs till happy. Yay.
Still happy.
Danny quickly thinks on their feet and comes up with a clever solution to overwhelm the scenario. They manage to get the 500 puppies to form a single file line, patiently waiting for their turn to receive pets and tummy rubs. As Danny goes down the line, each puppy's tail wags with joy as they receive attention they crave. Eventually, all the puppies are content and happy having been showered with love and affection. Oh, let's go.
Wow.
I'm going to be the only fucker that dies.
Rose is like, I kill the fucking dogs.
I find homes for 499 of the puppies. I keep the one that protected me and scored all of my love. High five puppies. And then I typed out yay, but it was out of time.
You put a lot of P's in there, so maybe you could have fit it.
I didn't even notice that shit. Rose's selfless act of finding homes for 499 of the puppies was a valiant effort, but it ultimately proved to be a double-edged sword.
How?
Fucking hell.
How?
As they worked tirelessly to rehome the puppies, the remaining one puppy that they had chosen to keep, the one that had protected them and scored all of their high fives, grew increasingly possessive and clingy. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's okay.
Sounds like a puppy.
And it will not let Rose out of its sight, following them everywhere and demanding constant attention. Okay, I can get a fucking stroller.
Like
it's with me. Despite their exhaustion, Rose tried to keep up with the puppies' demands, but eventually they collapsed from exhaustion and the puppies' relentless attention. No, that puppy's gonna be in bed with me cuddling, watching Grey's Anatomy.
Oh my god, dude.
In the end, it was the puppy's overzealous affection that proved to be Rose's undoing.
Oh.
As they succumbed to a heart attack brought on by stress.
You survived.
It killed you, but you survived.
You succumbed to a heart attack, but you lived.
It would have been really funny if you died, because I'm like, wow, you found homes for all the dogs, and all I did was put my pussy on the glass.
No. You're breathtaking, pussy.
Oh yeah,
But not
sorry.
absolute.
Tries to
Trademark.
pet all the puppies because they are sweet babies in need of a good scratching. XD, love them doggies. I almost put hogs because y'all said hog.
Hoggies.
Then I almost thought about putting I have a huge hog as well, but then that seemed really weird with all the puppies, so I didn't. Swampbutt's enthusiasm for petting the puppies quickly turned into a chaotic nightmare. Oh no.
How?
As they reached out to scratch the first pup, a sea of yapping, wagging bodies enveloped them, overwhelming their senses. Despite their best efforts to keep up with the demand for affection, Swampbutt soon found themselves buried under a mountain of slobbering, licking puppies. Oh, it's the best death
I want to go out.
Oh, their puppy breath smells so bad but good. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Keep it
The
together.
sheer exhaustion and sensory overload proved too much for Swampbutt, who eventually succumbed to the puppy onslaught. Their screams of delight gradually replaced with a desperate gasp for air.
Oh my goodness.
When Swampbutt's love for the puppies proved to be their undoing, as they succumbed to a heart attack brought on by stress of trying to pet every single one of the 500 adorable attackers.
Wow.
Your heart attack killed you.
2 heart attacks. One survived, one did.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, you could survive a heart attack. You know, you just go to the hospital and get a triple bypass.
I can't. Because the puppies wouldn't let me breathe. Which honestly, if I'm suffocated by puppies going, give me kisses, I'm cool with it, bro.
Ninja 13 tries to pet every single last one of them with all the power of my being. I must boop all of the snoots.
Oh my god, yes.
As I approach the sea of puppies, they realize the enormity of the task. With a determined look on my face, I begin to boop the snouts of the first batch of puppies. Puppies, sensing their tension, lick Ninja 13's hand eagerly, but the onslaught of slobbery faces and waggling tails is relentless. Despite their best effort, Ninja 13's arms begin to ache and their hands become sticky with puppy saliva. Aww. As the hours pass, Nap Ninja 13's energy wanes and the vision begins to blur from the sheer exhaustion. Eventually, Nap Ninja 13's body gives out, overcome by the relentless barrage of puppy affection, and they succumb to their injuries, surrounded by snuggly, snuffling masses.
Dude, you're all dying from the nicest scenario ever.
And Frank drove a car through a sea of puppies.
I was gonna go dark. I was about to be like, I fucking kill every one of those motherfuckers.
Look at me not knowing what death is.
Yeah,
I know.
good for you. Look how stoked your character is.
He's just hanging in there, alright?
He's like, yeah, I'm here. I have 2 E's in my name. I'm here.
My character's like looking up at Frank's name, like, what is that?
Oh, they try to give me a golf scenario, Connor.
Oh no.
No, not doing that shit. All right, here we go.
Oh, bonus.
Bonus.
Oh.
The Old Country Buffet is closing right now. Old people are out driving, and you're in the middle of the street, walking your hog. How do you get it home safely? I hope mine's not first. Oh, thank God.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Danny tries to wait my turn as the light turns to walk. I look both ways and make sure that there are no cars coming and pass by unscathed as I get home.
Danny doesn't watch South Park.
Oh, really? No, I never watched it. As Danny stepped out onto the street with their hog, they made sure to wait for the light to turn in their favor before crossing. With a quick glance in both directions, they ensured that no cars were making their way towards them.
Oh?
As they walked across the street, a reckless driver sped past them, narrowly missing a collision. Their heart racing, Danny finally made it home safely. Relieved that they had they and their hog had made it through.
Good
the
job, dude.
situation in one piece.
Good job.
Wow.
All these wholesome answers are winning.
All right, here's a wholesome answer for you. So anyway, I take my hog off its leash. I proceed to cut it up and make it into a pork roll Sammy. I eat it and then run home and poop it out.
All right.
Okay. Decisions are made.
Aw,
What about the country kitchen?
freaking Frank's
Oh, country.
The freaking Frank's decision to indulge in their pork roll Sammy proved to be a fatal mistake, damn it. As they ran home, they failed to notice the approaching police car, which was responding to a call about a loose hog in the area. Wow. The officer, startled by the sight of freaking Frank in their underwear. Whoa, 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 why am I in my underwear? With a satisfied expression on their face, slammed on the brakes. Frickin' Frank, unaware of the danger, continued to run, but their legs gave out as they attempted to stop, and they face planted onto the pavement. The officer, shocked by the sight, was left with no choice but to pronounce frickin' Frank dead at the scene, a victim of their own gluttony and recklessness. When did my pants come off in that scenario at all?
Well, we're assuming that's your
Your
regular
hog.
state.
Yeah, but it's my pig. It's my pet hog.
That you ate?
No one's. I
You
mean,
turned your dick into a pork roll.
oh, no. What have I
Oh,
done?
God. I love how like that scenario they added a couple of factors in there. That
Yeah.
It didn't need to. It was like then their underwear is like whoa.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
The police were called because of a loose hog.
That's hilarious. Imagine that call come to the radio.
It wasn't me, officer. I ain't got no dick no more.
We got a 1014. We got a man walking down the street. This hog.
And he's in his underwear.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck?
Rose tries to. You know Pig Latin. You tell the hog that once it gets home, there's a huge surprise for it. He obeys and goes home, and I kill him.
Oh,
and
no.
eat him.
What do you do to him?
Whoa.
Goodness. I thought that
Kill.
was
I kill
I
him.
started panicking. It was the timer. The timer in my ear. Rose's attempt to use Pig Latin on the hog was met with confusion, but the hog's curiosity was piqued by the promise of a huge surprise at home.
Oh, no.
As they led the hog back, Rose's words began to sound more like a threat than a promise, and the hog's demeanor changed from curious to uneasy. Despite this, Rose continued to manipulate the hog, using the mixture of lies and half-truths to keep it moving towards their destination. God, why do I sound so evil?
You're mean.
However, as they approached the house, the hog's instincts began to kick in, and it broke free from Rose's grasp, charging back down the street in a desperate bid for freedom. Rose, realizing their plan had failed, made a last-ditch attempt to catch the hog, but ultimately it was too late, and the hog's powerful jaws closed around Rose's neck. What the fuck?
No, nothing about old people driving at all. It's just the hog
And
killed
they were
her.
left in a brutal, violent fashion. That makes no sense.
Don't.
What?
You lied to the hog. I mean, he broke free because he knew you were lying to him, and he.
Yeah, but how
He knew
did
you were
know
going to
from
eat
running
him,
away
so he
to-
decided to
you don't
eat
trick the
you.
hog.
I deploy the 10,000 drones I own that are strapped with hog grenades to swarm all the old people before they manage to make it to the 7-Eleven.
I thought that said
I
9/11.
really thought that said 9/11.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh
Get out of
my
my
god!
head,
I'm
dude.
glad
We're practically the same
No,
person.
7-Eleven.
I mean, actually, there was a bunch of
Oh,
7-Elevens in
man.
New Jersey that closed down because of terrorist activity. Anyway, read your prompt.
Bird's plan to deploy 10,000 drones strapped with hog grenades to swarm the old people driving to the 7-Eleven goes awry from the start. Wow, great. As the drones take to the sky, they malfunction and start causing chaos in the streets, with the old people honking their horns and yelling at each other.
Beep beep.
The drones, now out of control, start dropping their payloads, causing chain reactions of explosions and crashes.
Oh.
Vern realizes the plan has gone catastrophically wrong, tries to regain control of the drones, but it's too late. The old people, enraged by the chaos, swarm Mern, beating them senseless before setting their hog on fire and watching as it's engulfed in flames. They burned my hog?
Dude, your poor hog.
Mern's
Forks on the
screams
menu.
are drowned out by the cacophony of
That word.
car horns and sirens. They succumb to their injuries.
yeah, I
Their
like that
fate
word.
grim. Their fate a grim reminder of the dangers of playing God.
Damn, Ryan. What
Oh,
the fuck did you
no.
I
create?
played God with 10,000 hog grenades.
God hog.
I tuck my hog into my pants, being careful not to zip up any excess skin, and walk confidently into a gym where no olds go.
Ew, you got sking.
I know.
Gross.
Leave my skiing alone.
That sounds like a gross word if I looked that up on Urban Dictionary.
As Swamp Butt comfortably walks into the gym, they're met with a mixture of confusion and disgust from the other patrons. Oh no.
Are you when you're at
The old people who frequent the gym are indeed nowhere to be found, but the younger crowd is not amused by the sight of a person attempting to smuggle a hog into the premises. Well, what can I say, fellas?
Planet tonight.
The gym goers, mostly in their 20s and 30s, start to gather around, staring at Swamp Butt with a mixture of horror and amusement. One of them, a burly man with a thick beard, approaches Swamp Butt, demanding to know what they're doing. In the ensuing commotion, the hog, feeling uncomfortable and scared, breaks free from Swamp Butt's grasp and makes a run for it, causing a scene that attracts the attention of the local authorities. Swamp Butt, realizing their plan has gone awry, tries to chase after the hog, but ends up getting caught by the police, who have arrived on the scene.
Oh, he keeps his pants though? Alright.
As they're being taken away in handcuffs, Swamp Butt can't help but think that maybe they should have just left the hog at home.
Damn.
Okay, so did the police kill me? I'm not a 45-pound dog. Why would they kill me?
I just want to say now, sking on Urban Dictionary is when a girl jerks two guys off at the same time.
Oh
I
my
was about to
god.
say,
No,
isn't that like the
that's
scenario
skiing.
where
Oh, that is skiing. You're right. Why do you know that?
Mind your business.
Nap Ninja 13 tries to pull out my AK and start spraying. Ain't nobody hurting me or my hog.
Nice.
My piss are gonna bleed
That's
the
right.
streets.
that's right.
As Nap Ninja 13 raises their AK, the patrons of the country buffet, mostly elderly people, are shocked and terrified. They drop their plates and utensils, scrambling to get away from the commotion. The sound of gunfire echoes through the streets, attracting the attention of nearby police officers. The officers, responding to the noise, rush towards the scene, guns drawn. In the chaos, Nap Ninja 13 becomes disoriented and accidentally shoots themselves in the leg, causing them to fall to the ground, unable to escape the arriving authorities. The officers quickly apprehend Nap Ninja 13 and the hog. Left unattended is taken away by animal control. I did not survive.
So why was the hog an animal in your scenario? And in my scenario, it was my penis and my pants were down. You were the bad guy in this scenario because you had the AK and they're just old people driving. Like there was nothing bad about it.
You did have murder on your mind.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm gonna go because I got up at 2:45 in the morning to go to work yesterday.
hmm
It is
gosh.
1:51 a.m.
Okay.
Let me run to the
Good night,
restroom.
guys.
I'll be right back.
Good night,
Good night, Rose.
Thanks
Bye,
for
Rose.
fun night.
Beep beep.
Yes. Have a good night.
Beep beep.
Beep beep.
Beep beep.
Beep beep.
Can we get that soundbite in the Discord?
Beep.
Ah, womp.
Oh, the
Aww.
Dude, you were on it with that.
womp.
You are lost in a blizzard party, like the developers. Worst case scenario.
Oh,
How do you
God.
escape?
Oh no, Ryan, I'm taking a little bit of your strat here.
Fuck. I was trying to type in fuck it.
Let's just say someone a little
It's-
smarter than you might have already done that.
It's straight to the
no.
point. It's just letting them know that you don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, Ryan tries to. I hire the greatest hackers in the world to deploy viruses on the Blizzard mainframe. I am cool and go home to my cats. Fuck you.
I go home and fuck my cats.
I was gonna say fuck you, yeah. Alright, well, I didn't finish that.
Let's see what it does.
Ryan's plan to hire the greatest hackers in the world to deploy viruses in the Blizzard mainframe was indeed a bold move, but unfortunately, it did not have the desired effect.
Wait,
Dang.
who developed this game?
The viruses only cause chaos and confusion within the systems, making it even more difficult to navigate through the Blizzard's party. In the midst of the chaos, Ryan made a risky decision to leave it all behind and go home to their cats, hoping to find safety and warmth. However, Blizzard's intensity only worsened, and despite their efforts to escape, they were eventually overcome by the freezing temperatures of the harsh conditions. It's a blizzard, not a
Yeah, they took a turn.
fair's fair.
Mwomp.
But that blizzard has a virus now.
Yes, it does.
Freaking Frank tries to. My dad works for Bungie. I eat a blizzard from Dairy Queen. I'm cold-blooded. I'm that fire guy from Fantastic Four. Fuck you.
I love how you said I'm cold-blooded, and that's the worst thing in cold.
I meant the opposite. I fucked that up. Frickin' Frank's attempt to use their supposed connection to bungee jumping. No, I didn't say jumping. To escape the blizzard party was met with confusion from the other party goers. As they stumbled through the snow, they couldn't shake off the feeling that the cold was seeping into their bones. The blizzard from Dairy Queen they had eaten earlier seemed to be doing little to warm them up. No shit. Frickin' Frank's claim of being cold-blooded like the Human Torch from Fantastic Four was quickly debunked as they began to shiver uncontrollably. Okay.
Called you out.
As the storm raged on, Frickin' Frank's condition rapidly deteriorated as they succumbed to hypothermia, eventually freezing to death in the blizzard. In the ice cream or in the actual blizzard? Because one's a little bit better than the other one.
Instructions unclear. There's a phone in my ass now. You know what I mean?
Shit.
I was just imagining the first part of that scenario, like you're in a blizzard convention, you're like, my dad works for bungee jumping. And they're like,
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's
let's
funny.
let that guy in.
All right, Danny tries to take the
Hell
stage
yeah.
by storm with a face-melting guitar solo. As the crowd goes wild, I dive and surf the crowd effortlessly to the exit. Hashtag ABTV.
I fucking love that. Do you realize how much that warmed my absolutely breathtaking pussy?
He started a movement. Look at you.
Oh my god, I feel like a hero.
It's revolution.
As Danny takes the stage, crowd goes wild and they dive into the sea of bodies, trying to surf their way to the exit. Oh, trying to.
Oh, no.
No. However, the blizzard rages on outside, making it difficult to see and breathe. The cold wind howls through the venue, threatening to extinguish the lights and plunge the crowd into darkness. Danny's guitar solo becomes a distant memory as they struggle to stay afloat amidst the chaos. As they near the exit, a sudden gust of wind blows the door shut, trapping them inside. At least I'm warm. In the darkness, they become disoriented and stumble, hitting their head on the edge of the stage.
That extra
As the
bit.
crowd begins to disperse, Danny's lifeless body is left behind, a testament to the fury of the blizzard and the dangers of trying to escape it.
Well, that sucks.
Mine is
Never
kind
comes
of
around to
tough.
it.
Swampa tries to file a sexual harassment claim before my bosses release WoW Vanilla and leave with a huge bag of money.
Dude,
I don't have any clue what you're saying.
that's a good strat, though, if it worked.
Swamput's attempt to file a sexual harassment claim in the middle of a blizzard party was met with confusion and amusement by their bosses.
What?
As the developers laughed and joked, they completely ignored the claim and instead handed Swamput a warm cup of hot cocoa. It has rohypnol in it. It has rohypnol. I'm kidding. I'm getting fucked. In their distraction, the snowstorm outside only grew worse, and the power flickered ominously. As the lights dimmed, Swamput realized that their bosses had abandoned them, leaving them to fend for themselves in the freezing wilderness. With a sense of despair, Swamput succumbed to the cold and succumbed to hypothermia, their bodies slowly shutting down as the blizzard raged on.
I love the idea of the sexual
Blizzard
assault case
execs being there?
giving you hot chocolate in like just to shut you up. They're like,
I got hush money in the
drink
form
this."
of
You're
cocoa.
touching me. Yeah, here's some hot cocoa.
I'm just saying, if that hot cocoa hits like it does in the Santa Claus movie, man, forget about that essay case.
You've been unraped.
That would be
Congratulations.
such a funny soundbite. If that hot cocoa hits anything like it does in that Tim Allen movie, forget about the sexual assault case.
Oh my god.
Nab Ninja 13 tries to put up pictures and videos of uwu waifus on the projection screen in the area. This allows me to forge a path through the crowd. But this isn't going to do any good in an actual blizzard. So what's the other?
blizzard.
Yeah, I know, right?
My attempt to forge a path through the crowd using uwu waifus on the projection screen initially works, and they manage to create a small clearing. However, the crowd is too dense and rowdy, and soon the screen is swarmed by people trying to get a closer look at the adorable anime.
Oh no.
Fucking weebs.
Chaos Snap Ninja 13 becomes disoriented and lost, and before they can react, a stampede of party goers tramples them, crushing them beneath their weight. As the blizzard rages on outside, great, Snap Ninja 13's lifeless body is buried beneath the pile of bodies, a casualty of the party's madness.
Sometimes I think, like, not for that one specifically, but the one before that, like, it doesn't say all the sentences on the screen, so sometimes I think you guys are just going, like, full-on improv. I'm like, what?
Our improv is through the roof.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, damn, these guys are just fucking going off, man. And then I realize it's just not there. Dude, I think Danny's going to solidify this win, man.
Yeah, this will be my last one because my throat's going to fall off.
Who needs a throat, dude?
So you think everybody on Twitter with an anime profile picture is like Japan, like Wakanda for them, or what?
You're facing a charging rhinoceros strapped with 7 nukes and a boombox playing My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. How do you live?
Oh my gosh. I totally killed myself with the last sentence.
Do not judge any of my spelling on that.
You know we're gonna.
It's late,
That's
dude.
fine.
It's late. Don't worry about it. We're definitely going to.
Gaslighting isn't real, dude. You sound crazy.
No.
Nap Ninja 13 tries to take Leonardo DiCaprio into a loving embrace as I make him swoon with my rendition of the song. We then sail off on the Titanic.
I want to hear your rendition right now.
It's only for Leo's ears.
Wherever you are. Sorry. I got something in the moment. Anybody else's shit frozen on Your Fate Has Been Sealed?
No.
Cool.
As I attempt to take Leo into a loving embrace, the rhinoceri, now even more enraged by the happy serenade, charge towards them with reckless abandon. The boombox's speakers blast the haunting melody, further disorientating Nap Ninja 13. Meanwhile, the Titanic, seemingly materializing out of thin air, looms largely in the background, its grandeur and tragedy now serving as a macabre backdrop to this bizarre scene. The rhinoceros' nuclear payload, mere seconds from destination, finally closes in on Nat Ninja 13, who is powerless to stop the impending doom.
Right.
Good band. As the rhinoceros' horns slam into them, the world around them erupts in a blaze of atomic fury, and my hopes of survival are brutally extinguished.
Dude.
I love how there was a feature of the Titanic in the background.
Yeah, just
to
the
watch.
backdrop. Frickin' Frank tries to. At a closer glance, the rhino is actually just Jim Carrey. He crawls out of the rhino's butt and we high five. Then we dance on the Titanic. See, I think I killed myself with the last. Yeah, I shouldn't have said the last part. So as frickin' Frank bravely approaches the charging rhino, they notice that it's not actually a real rhinoceros, or rhinoceri, I should say, but rather Jim Carrey in a costume. With quick thinking, they crawl out of Jim Carrey's backside and share a victorious high five with the actor. Wait, I put myself in Jim Carrey's ass in this scenario? What the fuck?
Okay.
You know, a reverse card.
The two then break into a spirited dance on the deck of the Titanic, completely unfazed by the explosive nukes or the heart-wrenching song playing in the background. I forgot about both of those things. Ryan's a little extra in the scenarios. However, as they celebrate their unlikely survival, the nukes suddenly detonate, causing a catastrophic explosion that ends in tragedy. You know, at least I didn't die from just the Titanic, though, you know?
You died with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, at least I got to laugh a
Crawling
little
out
bit.
of Jim Carrey's ass.
Yeah, not proud about that part. Did you make it back in, Connor, or were you able to
Yeah,
record?
I'm good.
Okay, I didn't want to go on without you. Like, no pun intended.
My heart will go on.
My heart.
Alright, let's go. I'm killing myself after this.
Try to pause the video. This little is hard.
Sorry.
Start over. Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Danny tries to pause the video game as this level is hard. I look up the cheats in my cheat code book from EB Games. I make it through okay. Let's freaking go.
Oh my god, the throwback to EB Games.
Put in my game
Danny's
chart.
attempt to pause the game was futile as the rhinoceros, fueled by the power of Celine Dion's powder, charged towards them with reckless abandon. As they frantically flip through their cheat code book, the rhino's massive body loomed closer, its 7 nukes strapped to its back. The player's eyes widen in terror as they realize the futility of their actions. In a desperate bid to escape, Danny turned to make a run for it, but it was too late. The rhinoceros, now mere feet away, unleashed a blast of atomic fury that obliterated Danny, leaving nothing but a smoldering crater in its wake.
I love how Celine Dion powered up the rhino and made it worse. Like, it's already got 7 nukes. Dude, what the fuck?
I'm Inspector Gadget, and I yell, "Go, go, Gadget! Invincibility shield!" And a
Shield.
big bubble surrounds me and to listen to Celine Dion
Surrounds.
while the world burns.
All right, I like it. Let's see if it works.
Shield,
Go, go, Gadget.
sir.
So shield.
It's
And
fine.
surrounds.
It's fine. It was a rush. As Vern shouts, "Go, go, Gadget! Invincibility shield!" Shimmering bubble surrounds them, mortarily deflecting the charging rhinoceros' attention. The boombox loudspeaker blasting Celine Dion's powerful vocals, momentarily disorientating the rhino. Okay, however, the nukes strapped to its back remained unaffected by the distraction, and when all of them suddenly detonate, sending a shockwave that shattered the bubble and sent Vern flying.
Yeah.
The blast also caused the boombox to malfunction, skipping to the next track on its playlist, "Because You Love Me," which only seemed to make the rhinoceros more agitated.
It knows her tracks.
get
Vern struggles to get to their feet. The remaining nukes begin to, the countdown, and it became clear that they were
Oh my
not
God.
able to escape the impending doom.
That's fucking
Oh my
incredible,
God.
dude.
Big
That
deal.
was awesome.
Dude, it pulled from her hits list.
Holy
I
shit.
love it.
You.
I love how it pulls somebody, like, it sometimes knows exactly what you're talking about and pulls out the knowledge of it.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And also, impending doom. I like that. I'm going to push my yard to that tomorrow.
Swamp tries to, I am God, therefore I will the nukes out of existence. Tame the rhino with belly pats and sing along with the song on the boombox. Banger.
You're going to bang the rhino?
Yeah, man. What the
Swamp
fuck?
confidently attempts to tame the rhinoceros with belly pats. The rhino, fueled by the upbeat tempo of My Heart Will Go On, continues its relentless charge. Damn it. The nukes strapped to its back seem to be humming with an otherworldly energy, and the player's off-key singing. Aw, off-key?
Oh, you suck.
Only adds to the chaos. Despite their best efforts, the rhino remains unfazed, and its horns are mere inches from Swampbutt's face. No. In a desperate attempt to divert the rhino's attention, Swampbutt tries to tackle it, but the rhino's sheer strength proves too much, and they are trampled beneath its feet. As the music reaches its climax, the rhino finally succumbs to its nuclear payload, but it's too late for Swampbutt, who is crushed beneath the beast's massive body. Man!
Wait, you didn't get nuked. You
There
didn't
were
get nuked.
so many parts to your prompt, though.
That was the most ridiculous, over the top prompt. Like the 7 nukes and Celine Dion. Like, come on, man.